Okay.
We're going over the logistics of doing this Facebook Live here, but this is Charles Blake with the American Red Cross, and he's here to talk about a launch tomorrow of a Red Cross website that will allow people in the Harvey affected areas to apply for $400. $400. What can you do with $400, Charles?
Well, you know, people can get their kids to school. They can buy gas for their car to get other services that they need. Our hearts and our minds go out to those folks that have been impacted by this disaster and the loss of loved ones that we've experienced here in the Texas area. And I just want to say I really appreciate the generosity from our donors in Texas, in Houston, and across the country that have given to us. And we want to give back. We want to make sure that we get money into the hands of people that really need it. And so tomorrow, September the 21st, we're launching our immediate assistance program. Once again, it's actually a relaunch. We started it was very successful in the first 24 hours.
Maybe too successful?
Maybe too successful.
Okay.
There was over 100,000 applications that we approved, and that was 100,000 households that received their $400 in cash. Around almost $45 million were approved. But everybody did a run on that. You know how social media is. They're texting everyone, and it was really heavy. So it just overloaded our systems.
So you're back tomorrow.
We're back tomorrow.
All right, so the big question first is, all right, what's the address?
They can go to www.redcross.org. There will be information to access the link to apply for the assistance, and that's the key. You have to apply. There is an application process.
Who's eligible?
People that have been displaced in their home has been damaged, they have an immediate emergent need. They're all they have an applicable need, then they can apply for this assistance.
There's a list of counties.
There's a list of counties
affected, and you know, if you live in a county that's affected, this is money that you can apply for.
That's correct. There's 39 counties in Texas. We're launching it in all those 39 counties. We believe our systems are now robust enough to handle the amount and the load of people that will be applying for this service.
One of the things I keep asking you, and he's told me he doesn't know before you ask us, when will this website be up and running, and when can you start the application process? We don't know if it's going to be overnight or sometime during the day tomorrow.
I do not have a definite time. They're currently conducting testing to make sure it can handle all the things that we need to handle. We learned some lessons from the first launch, so we're adjusting processes and procedures there. But this will be a better, more robust system. And we'll also have security checks on there. We want to try to protect against fraud.
All right, so let's say that I get on the site tomorrow and I go through the application process.
Yes.
When do I find out if I've been approved? And between the time that I apply and approval, when can I expect to get the money?
The approval is almost instantaneously. It'll tell you if you've been approved or if you've been denied. If you get the money, you have, through the application process, you get to select how you want to receive your assistance. So it could be through PayPal, through MoneyGram, through Walmart Pay, or through your bank. We can actually deposit the money directly, electronic funds transfer into your account, and you'll provide that information through the application process. Now, this is per household, not per person. Per household.
So per address.
Per address, that's correct.
Okay. All right, everyone, I hope everyone got that. It's per address. So if you get the approval tomorrow, how soon could you get the money? Because people have the need right now.
Well, if the approval comes through and you have it approved and you've selected how you want that to go, everything's being handled electronically through the internet. So the approval process or the cash assistance process could be immediately deposited into your funds, or you'll receive a confirmation number where you can go to pick up your funds.
So within hours, days? I'm just trying to get a better feel. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't have the exact time frame. Like I said, we've switched up a few of the processes from lessons learned during the first launch.
Sure.
So I don't know if it'll be a few hours or a day or two, but they'll receive the money.
So we have some questions, right?
Yes, let's start with Louise. Louise would like to know, is it the same application as before? Good question.
That's a great question, Louise. It primarily is the same application as before. We've changed some of the questions so that people will have an easier time of deciphering whether they themselves qualify. We're really doing this on the trust factor. So we know there may be a risk where we have people that might want to try to commit fraud. We're trying to safeguard against that, but we're doing it on the trust factor.
And for anyone who applied when you first launched, they don't have to go back and reapply, correct?
That's correct. If you were caught up in the system when the systems went down, but you had an approval and you did not receive your confirmation number, you don't have to do anything. We already know who you are. We have that information in our database, and we will push to you a confirmation number and let you know the instructions on how to get your cash.
Okay, again, we're talking about the $400 from the Red Cross, and tell people where they go, what site?
www.redcross.org.
Okay, more questions.
Okay, Tasha would like to know, what if you applied, you were approved, but the funds were never deposited?
The system went down, and we apologize for that. We are so sorry that people have been put into that difficult situation, because we know they were really counting on that assistance. But if they applied and they were approved, the system will push their confirmation number to them, and they will be able to pick that up. Now, if they selected to go electronic funds transfer directly into their bank, then when the system comes back up, it will already put that into their bank account.
So when we say the system crashed, we mean the whole program just came to a halt.
The whole program came to a halt.
And it will kick back up again tomorrow.
And the reason for being, it was such a successful program, it was so popular, so many people tried to get online and apply for the assistance. Our servers just couldn't handle that amount of traffic.
It's $400, and basically it's no strings attached.
Basically.
There you go. All right, another question.
All right, Judith says, my house flooded and I applied, but I got denied. Should she reapply?
Great question. On the site, on the link that will give you instructions on redcross.org, if you were denied, there is an appeals process. And the new link, you'll click on it. There will be a button for denied or appeal. There will be a button for appeal, and you click on that, and you will be put into our resolution center, and we'll talk to you on the phone.
Okay.
Kelly would like to know, could you repeat the website again, and then when will the website be up? She's just joining us.
The website is www.redcross.org. And it will be active tomorrow, September the 21st, but I do not know the time.
And I will say this, we're kind of hounding the Red Cross to get the exact time so that we can get it to our viewers and our followers, so that you can be, first in line, or who knows what number in line, but early on in line. So we're on top of this so that we'll be able to pass the information along to you so you can get in that line early.
And we'll share that information with Tiffany as soon as we get it, so that she can get it out to you.
All right, Antonia and Tasha have the same question. They both applied, they were both approved, but neither one had money deposited.
Again, they can and they will receive their assistance. If they've already applied and they've been approved, when the system comes back online, they will receive that depending on how they selected the payment, what payment option they've elected to choose. So if they elected Walmart Pay, they will get a confirmation number that they can take to Walmart and receive their assistance. If they elected PayPal, it'll go into their PayPal account, or MoneyGram, it'll go into, they can pick it up from a MoneyGram.
All right, Giselle would like to know, why is it per household if two people live there as roommates and both lost everything?
Well, we're basing it on damage assessment per household and zip codes. That's the way the system is set up. And again, if there's two people in the household, they're different families, the one receives the assistance, the other one is denied, they can appeal, and we will have folks talk to them about their circumstances.
Okay. So really quick, September 11th was the original launch, correct?
Yes.
Did it crash the same day, or did it run for a day or two?
No, it ran till September the 12th. Almost 24 hours, and then the system just overloaded. The information got out on social media, and the servers and the company that we're using to assist us couldn't handle it.
So everything came to a screeching halt at that point. So for people who are like, I don't get it, I don't have my money yet, everything kicks back up again tomorrow.
Everything kicks back up again tomorrow.
Okay. Anything else? Any more questions?
Yeah, Barbie, joining late, she said, will we get our money tomorrow? We are waiting for a number to pick up our money.
The system will be back on live tomorrow. I'm not saying you will have your money immediately. That's what we're going to see how that rolls out tomorrow. But the system will be live, and if you've already applied, all you need to do is nothing. The system will take care of it. They will send you a confirmation number.
As in, you don't have to keep calling?
You don't have to call.
Okay.
There is no number to call.
Okay.
And you'll just go on, and it'll tell you on the site on www.redcross.org.
Okay, Ruben would like to know, can you say again who is eligible?
People that have been displaced, like they're out of their homes, people that have sustained a lot of losses, and
That's okay. That's okay.
I've been doing a lot of talking today.
I was going to say you've probably done a whole lot of talking.
So
people that are eligible are those who are displaced.
They've been they've had some losses, or they have an immediate emergency need. You know, maybe they need to replace dentures or prescription eyeglasses, or they need to get the kids to school, and they've got to have gas for their car. So they can apply for that. And we leave it up to them on how they spend the money. There's no qualifications on how that $400 is spent. So whatever they want to do with it, they know best how to help with their recovery.
Sure.
Okay, we just got about 10 posts in a row. Again,
we'll get a couple more.
What time, but we don't know the time, and then what website for the ones who are just joining the conversation.
I'll add that to this whole conversation as soon as we're done here. It's redcross.org, and as soon as it launches, we will pass that information along on air, online. We'll get it to you if you just stay close to everything KHOU. We will let you know. And I'm kind of wrapping this up because Charles has to get on TV. So if you're with us around Houston, catch him on TV. Stay tuned. We'll let you know when that website launches, and thank you for joining us.